Well, shiver my timbers. Hi everyone, welcome to 1/6 Figure Focus, and in this video we're going to take a look at the highly anticipated, newly announced 3 SKUs for the HotToys 1/6 scale Captain Jack Sparrow from Dead Men Tell No Tales. There's 3 different versions. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not at my normal location. I'm not in my collection room. I'm on the road, so yeah, that's why I'm not. There's no camera or any of that kind of stuff. So I'm just doing a regular pre-order preview here, minus the picture-in-picture usual setup. Anyway, so what we're looking at here is the obviously Jack Sparrow from the Pirates of the Caribbean series, specifically the Dead Men Tell No Tales. There's 3 different versions, and it's based on the likeness of the actor Johnny Depp. I believe there's just 2 versions of this already. HotToys have done. I think it's the DX06 and the DX15, which by all accounts are 2, very, very good figures from what I understand. I don't have any. I'm not the biggest fan of pirates, or the Pirates of the Caribbean, or the Atlantic, or the Pacific, or any type of pirates, really. So I'm not going to be getting this, but I do think it looks incredible. I have to say, the best part of these movies, which I only saw one, I've seen them all. I've watched every single one of them, and I only watched them once though. And what I found them entertaining, it's just not something that I want to delve deeper into. But this looks incredible, and he is the best part of the series, in my opinion. Anyway, so 3 different versions. I don't know prices for you at the moment. They're not up in Sideshow, if Sideshow is your go-to retailer. I've heard speculation that this is going to be around the $500 price point. This is the HotToys exclusive, limited to 4,000 worldwide, and this is the Artisan version. So you have Artisan rooted hair, or braided hair, or dreadlocks. 3 different things here. So what I want to look at is, first of all, the 3 different SKUs. So you have this is the Artisan one. This is the creme de la creme, the 4,000 worldwide limited one. So I just want to flick onto everything that they come with. So there's 3 different versions. This one here is, like I said, the Artisan version. Here is the Deluxe version, which is non-Artisan. And I'm looking at this though. It's non-Artisan, but some of that hair seems to be rooted, which is strange. The dreadlocks don't seem to be rooted here, and they are on the Artisan one, but I can see it looks like a lock of hair if you look at that on the right. We'll take a closer look at that in a minute. But yeah, the Deluxe version here, it's not Artisan, it's not limited, it is a DX, and it comes with that kind of, what is that name for the wheel? The steering wheel of the ship. Please, I'm not an expert. If you know the answer to that, could you please let me know in the comment section down below. What is the technical term, the official name for the wooden wheel that steers the ship? So you got a base with that, and it looks like a bit of rock and a lantern, and some kind of a wave effect, something like that. The kind of water reminds me of the water in the Dark Knight Rises Catwoman base, or the Bane base as well. I think that has water as well. Interchangeable face sculpts, separate rolling eyeballs, genuine leather belts and boots. Good stuff, and that's not on the Artisan, so it's good that they have it on this as well. LED light up lantern. Fine. I'm going to flick on to the regular release. So this is where we probably should have started off. Yeah, we're going to start off here. So this is the regular release. It doesn't come with the stuff here pictured on the top. The Deluxe version exclusive stuff that has that wheel and the rock, or this rock or wood base, and then it kind of has the kind of waves around it. All right, so here, interchangeable face sculpts. So there's 2 different versions. That's good, with separate rolling eyeballs functions, and it has genuine leather belts and boots. It has an LED light up lantern. It has a knife and a little kind of a sheath, or I'm not sure, it's not a scabbard. I know there's a scabbard, the name of the thing that the knife goes into, but it has a little kind of I think it's a sheath for the knife. It has, I think it's a telescope. It has a compass, a bunch of swap out arms, or hands should I say. 2 different guns. I like there's 2 different versions. It goes not just the same. The hat, the sword. You still get the kind of steering wheel. I'm going to call it a steering wheel. And the LED light up lantern, but it's just not on the wooden base with the, it's a diamond base that kind of everyone hates. and it's not on the, whatchamacallit, it's not on the wooden kind of base with the waves and stuff. So you still get the wheel, you still get the lantern, but it's just your basic base without the kind of rocks and the wood and whatever it is. I'll take a closer look at that later on. And a little bottle with, I presume, the black pearl inside it. I think that's the gist of it. Alright, so that's the regular release. This is non-limited. Then you have this one here, which is deluxe version, which is kind of the same. You just get a more unique kind of diorama base here. You can see the waves, and it looks like kind of broken wood and stuff like that, and maybe a bit of rock there. No, it looks kind of like wood. Fine, okay, but this is the one that everyone wants to see, so this is the one we're going to look at. So Jack Sparrow, Artisan Edition, deluxe version exclusive. You get everything that I've just mentioned. I just want to go through them again to make absolutely sure there isn't anything extra here. It's usually just the red box here that's extra. Interchangeable face sculpts, separate rolling eyeballs, genuine leather belt and boots. You get the buckles and stuff, the LED light up lantern, it is a telescope. Telescope, it's not, that doesn't sound right. The kind of, it's not a telescope. I think I've got that word wrong. I can't remember. I can't think of the word for it anyway. The thing that's like a single binocular, I think it's a telescope. Anyway, correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section down below. You got your knife, you got the bottle with the black pearl inside it, you got two different type of guns. The same thing, sword, I presume it's steel, or steel die-cast, whatever. I think there was metal swords in the DX6 and 15, but I've not owned them. Compass, and yeah. Okay, the extra stuff then is the wool hair implantation. This is there, when it says artisan, that's the difference. It's a wool hair implantation. So I presume it's not just the hair, the actual locks of hair he has are made of this wool hair implantation. So it's rooted with wool. But the braids and the dreadlocks as well, which do look very, very impressive. And of course you get the same base. Let's take a look through these, because I gotta say, a lot of stuff has gone up for pre-order in the last few weeks and months that I find absolutely incredible. For example, the Ahsoka line comes to mind, because whether it's Thrawn or Chopper or Hera or Ahsoka the White or the Padawan Ahsoka or Thrawn, Baylan, Shin, they all look absolutely incredible. But I'm just not a fan of the show, so therefore won't be getting them. And this falls into that category as well. Like I've said, 5 movies, watched them all. I found them entertaining. The first one was the best one, but he was the best part of it. So I think if there's one representation, if you like the Pirates of the Caribbean and there's one figure you're going to get from Pirates of the Caribbean, I think this is a no-brainer. What I'm really, really, really blown away by is HotToys' attention to detail. Like, I know he had a bunch of crap on him, like for example the bandana and the different braids and dreadlocks and rings, and I think he's got some tattoos as well and stuff like that, and he's got a bunch of different buckles and belts, part of the outfit. I knew that the outfit from watching the movies were highly intricate and highly detailed. But he's moving around so fast, whether he's fighting or the movies are dark, you don't really see all the little things that are going on this. For example, the braids on his chin, at the ends of each braid, the hair on his chin, there are these little beads on him. Okay, that's a detail that might have been mixed. There's things like, even on the dreadlock here, the main dreadlock on the right side of his face, so the left for us, there's these kind of like almost buttons onto them. The end of the dreadlock then, there's others kind of like, it looks like twine wrapped around. I presume it's just hair wrapped around them to tie it. Even like the detail on the belt. I'm not even talking about the buckle that's going across his chest, but even the kind of texture on the belt itself, the kind of, I suppose, the leather part. I wonder, is that leather? I know it said that the boots was leather and the belt was leather. Does that mean all the belts, plural, are leather, or is it just the belt? Even look at the red wrapping here on the dreadlock on the left side of his face, for the right for us. Look at the detailing on the wood on this wheel here, the wooden wheel that he's using to steer. Another detailed belt buckle across his waist, and some sort of like a furry looking thing. Maybe it's in like an animal hide or something. I don't know what it is. The big cuffs on the main jacket and the 2 buttons and the stitching on it. The pattern on the kind of skirt looking yoke that he's wearing. And it's not really a skirt. It's probably just some sort of material. I think it's like whatever he's wearing underneath the coat. And all these belt buckles, you kind of have like a tunic or something, I don't know what it is, underneath the shirt. There's all this design going on. So it is absolutely incredible, to be honest. It's shocking that these are 6 scale figures. You know, you tell people that you collect figures or action figures, whatever, they kind of probably laugh and they probably think about the things that they had when they were growing up, when they were like, I don't know, like 10 or whatever like that. But then you show them these and you're like, oh right, this is not what I thought you meant. And they just, this looks absolutely incredible. Like, it's like, look at the amount of detail that's going on. The mascara under the eyes, the head sculpt is fantastic. The not only rooted locks of hair, but the rooted dreadies and the plaits, and the different type of plaits and the beads on them as well. The coat looks amazing. I mean, if you're a Johnny Depp fan, you're a fan of the Pirates of the Caribbean, and you're waiting on your reissue 2.0, whatever, like this is ticking all the boxes here. Apart from, yeah, you're gonna have to jump through a few hoops to get it. Get in the queue. Even if you're like, I think even if you were kind of going, you'd be happy with the deluxe or the regular edition. Get in the queue if you have an interest in this artisan, you know, wool's hair, whatever. And then if you get it. Do you know? I mean, what have you got to lose? Worst case scenario, you end up with the deluxe one without the artisan rooted hair. Best case scenario, you put a pre-order down on this amazing piece of artwork. Even the back, like those dreadlocks looked absolutely filthy. And I mean that as a compliment to HotToys' attention to detail on this prototype. This is, I'm going to say it, I've been thinking about this all morning. This is one of the best prototypes I've ever seen for any 1/6 scale figure. This is up there with the Aragorn from InArt, because that is literally the best prototype for any 1/6 figure I've ever seen. I still think the Aragorn from InArt is a better prototype than this. I think the likeness to Viggo Mortensen is even stronger, and just the detail in the hair just looks a lot more lifelike. There's angles of this, it might look slightly dead. Like if you look on the right here, that's probably just an awkward pose, to be quite honest, but that is really nitpicking, to be honest. The head sculpt is close to a 10, like it's up there with some of the best. Even look at that looks like a photo. That literally looks like a photo. So even like, it's funny how like the rolling eyes function play a massive role in adding the life or the soul to the figure. So this here, it looks just like kind of a candid photo. And this here, I know it's a different expression, but it just looks a bit awkward. I think it's very strange. I think it's maybe his left eye is a bit too in towards the nose than the right eye or something like that. So it makes me look a little bit cross-eyed there. Yeah, I don't have anything bad to say about this. This is, it's a funny pose. This is really exciting. Really exciting. I'm interested to see what other artisan announcements they're going to do and what other artisan figures this just looks absolutely out of this world incredible. I'm really looking forward to the future of artisan, because I am still skeptical. I've yet to see a HotToys rooted hair figure that looks good. I just think the hair often just looks doll-like, but maybe this is their time to shine. We'll know when we see the artisan Anakin. We'll know when we see the artisan Joker. We'll know when we see the artisan Wanda. Wanda's probably a bad example. It kind of very much like the Wonder Woman, to be honest. But the telling, I think the real test is, will the artisan Anakin end up as good as the prototypes? Will the artisan Joker, like actually even the Joker prototype wasn't great, to be honest. Not the hair, the figure looked good, but the hair, no. I suppose Anakin's the real test, or whichever one comes out first. There'll be a lot riding on that. But this here, I think because it's not just a full head of hair, there's a lot of detail going on because of the braids and the dreadies. I think this might be actually easier for them to do than say the Anakin, because the Anakin, the hair has to sit right, but here there's a lot that they can do to kind of style it, whether that's putting it in dreads or braids or having the bandana. It's not like a full head of hair, it's only part of it is locks. But yeah, look, incredible, very exciting for people that are into Pirates of the Caribbean and into Dead Men Tell No Tales and wanted a version of this and didn't want to go back for the DX06 or the DX15. Yeah, all in all, looks like a good one. So look, that's it. That's the end of the video. If you want to support the channel, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. Consider becoming a channel member as well for additional exclusive perks. That's it. You can follow me on Instagram and you can follow me on X. That's the end of the video. Good luck.